This is your man who did it this time. Coming at y'all with the second part to that what does the NBA stand for with the three-headed monster. Chris Paul, LeBron James, and Adam Silver. Two scoops and a twist. Hey, yeah, y'all homegirl, y'all favorite homegirl. In the 80s, man, you guys remember, if you're old enough, that there was a shady character who was a heel by the name of Ted DiBiase. He did anything he could to win, and he was in partnership with, at the time, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Big Andre the Giant. And the reason why I used, that picture the last time I broke down this three-headed monster is because that's who they reminded me of. They're going to do whatever they can to make sure that they win. But when it comes to this guy, Chris Paul, man, I don't even know where to begin. We could take it to the punch in the nuts back in Wake Forest, which he should have got cold knocked out. We could take it to his endeavors with being a president for the Players Union. We could take it to his little flopping soliloquies of his terrible acting all through the years. We could take it to him dating LeBron James' wife, allegedly going on a date with her. I don't know how true it is, but I remember reading something on a couple different media outtakes where I just kind of wasn't shocked because I know that those people are allegedly pansexual, so they do the swap thing. Ever since he's been in the league, he's always been full of BS. So when you see him wear things for the HBCUs, all the black colleges, and, wanting a cape, looking like he's down for the people, he's another globalist. So I compare and contrast him to Ted DiBiase. He's all about the money, man. So when you see his passive aggressiveness towards the ladies, that's because obviously he works for ESPN. He'll do whatever he got to do to get by. Now, we wanted to cheer for you somewhat and see you hold the gold championship in a couple weeks or a couple days from now, because we realize you've been through the wars. Even though most of the time that you came up short, it was due to your just incapabilities of handling the moment. I don't know if it's because you're so tense. I don't know if it's called karma, where you're just such a scumbag, so things come back to haunt you. I don't know what it is. But I know, man, your whole career has been nothing short of just dirty playing. Now, can he hoop? I'd be a liar to tell you that he can. He's a bad boy, man. So y'all heard it first from me. Don't think I'm sitting here coming at his basketball game. He has some intelligent moments, but he also has some brain freezes where he turns the ball over, and it's due to all the acting. We can't forget all the times you came up short against Steph Curry. We can't forget about the times you were supposed to beat the Spurs. So I mean, you beat a Kawhi-less Clipper team. This was kind of an odd year for everyone, but I want to give you your credit, you little jerk, you. But you remind me of Ted DiBiase, and who am I, man? I'm just a small fish, man, in a small pond, enjoying what I do on this YouTube platform, because I feel like when you use your memory, you should sometimes want to be heard, especially if you have a gift to narrate and communicate with the masses of people. The NBA has turned into nothing short of the WWF, which is now the WWE. And Chris Paul, his boy LeBron, and Silver are a three-headed monster that has ruined this NBA. I said it before, I know what y'all kneel for. Equality. Pride. Oh my goodness. Mother goddess worship. But what do y'all stand for? If you a man, why you need to flop so much? That says a lot about your character, what goes on the inside. Now y'all think that it's part of a strategic plan to win the game, but you're wrong. You want to beat a man at his best and on your best. Not doing these little antics, but that's who he is, man. He's part of the banana boat crew. And it's unfortunate how the majority, at least two of them dudes, have questionable questionable character when it comes to the marriage counseling. I mean, Melo, I'm gonna back off him, man. But Wade, y'all already know. But these other two, as long as they making money for the so-called Jew, of course they'll be protected. But when it's all said and done, when they put you up that high, they like to drop you. And I don't want to hear it's a black thing and they trying to hurt the brother, man. Nah, you sold out, man. Remember what you did to Malika Andrews? Remember what you did to Julius Hodges? Remember what you did to Pau Gasol when he touched your head and you wanted to turn around? Oh, how can I forget what you were about in the locker room for the Clippers since 2013, and now what you are as a president? How can a scumbag be a president? Who voted for him in 2013? Was it unanimous or was it some type of nepotism? You do the math. Nothing short of Ted DiBiase in the 80s, man. And shout out to Ted DiBiase, man. He converted his life over to God, and I know he does some speeches about the dark things of the WWF world. But his character, even though it was fictional, I believe Cliff and Chris Paul are fictional. It reminds me of Ted DiBiase, CP3, man. What a shady character. But he's probably going to win his championship, and I can't say he doesn't deserve it, but once he wins, watch all of the hoopla, man. Watch they forget all of the moments where he had brain freezes and shortcomings. I do believe that he should be somewhat honored and acknowledged for winning and, doing it at a high level at his age, even though we have some questions why AGH wasn't always tested. But it's probably because he's cool with your man, his butt buddy, the Banana Boat crew. This is your man who did it, man. What does the NBA stand for? This crookedness, man. Silver, 2 scoops and a twist. Hey, we can't forget about LeBron and his so-called publicist who looks like Freddy Krueger. And Chris Paul, man, you are one of the reasons why the viewership is going down, regardless what ESPN says. Y'all have a great evening. Peace.